Ready?
Yeah, fast feet.
All right.
How'd that one go? Good?
It went good. Yeah.
All right.
I see why you have a reputation for ruining people's weeks.
Just a couple hours north of Minneapolis, Minnesota, you'll find a friendly little town with an axe to grind. Welcome to Hayward, Wisconsin. Population 2,318. And every year, lumberjacks and lumberjills from all around the world flock to Hayward to compete with their axes, saws, and skills in the Lumberjack World Championships. Today, we're headed into the woods to see what it takes to come out on top and avoid the chopping block.
I'm Dylan Thuras, reporting for Atlas Obscura, and this is Small Town, Big Story!
My name is Cassidy Shear, and I am a professional lumberjack sports athlete. I grew up right here in Hayward, Wisconsin. My father, Fred Shear, is a 4-time men's log rolling world champion. I competed in youth competitions. I learned how to chop, saw, and speed climb right here in the Lumberjack exhibition. I am the only athlete who will be competing in all of the individual men's events here. It's just a lot of fun. It's a great family tradition here in Hayward. At the Lumberjack World Championships, we will have 10 individual disciplines, starting with the underhand chop and the springboard chop. For the sawing disciplines, we have the hot saw and there's the paired sawing. We have the 2 tree climbs. That's a 60-foot tree climb and a 90-foot tree climb. Then we have the 2 log rolling disciplines. The boom run, there's the actual matched log roll. That's a match sport. You're trying to manipulate the log, move it in a way to knock your other log roller into the water. If you want to get tricky, you can just, roll one foot in.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Pop it back and forth, kick a little water.
Are there rules? It feels like that's against the rules.
That's not against the rules. That's actually my #1 aggressive tactic. Rules are you can't cross that center red line.
Yeah.
And you can't touch your opponent. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
My name is DJ Aderman. I'm a resident here of Hayward. I'm a forester by education, by trade. I'm also the chief of the competition for the Lumberjack World Championships. The Lumberjack World Championships by far is the largest lumberjack competition here in America. The competition truly emulates all-time skills, what those guys mostly did back in the day. How did they burrow on a log to get the logs down the Namakagon River right here in Sawyer County?
My name's Meredith Ingebrigtsen. I grew up here in Hayward. Log rolling is just something you do. It's like soccer or baseball for any other kid. And I was like, well, I'd like to be in the water every day of summer. Why not? And that was kind of how I got started. I started at about 3 years old. Mom and Dad kind of put us in there and I had to decide. So log rolling it was. So this is where a lot of my training was spent as a youngster. This is a #1 log, and This is where we start beginners. We start them on carpet log because, as you can see with those, wearing spikes, they get torn up really fast, and so to keep the logs healthy for a longer period of time, we wrap them in carpet to teach the kids how to roll. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
As ready as I'm gonna get.
So when you get up, you're not trying to move the log. The log will move under your feet. Yep.
Whoa. Okay.
And then I'll let go. Ready? Here you go.
Okay, all right.
All right. What I usually do is a 3-point stance, and then I just kind of pop right up and just move my feet nice and quick.
Oh, look at that.
You're doing pretty good for your first time stepping on a log.
Okay.
Couple seconds is what we aim for.
Okay, how are 2 people supposed to get on this log at the same time?
So when we're training, we usually kind of do the same 3-point stance. We put our foot up, kind of find the middle, and then on the count of 3, we get up together. 1, 2, 3.
What would it take? Like, I feel like to do this right, I have to actually try and compete. Like, this is like what's happening here. Can I get ready to actually try that?
Yeah, I think we could get you up against one of the U10 kids. I think that would be a good ability level that you can kind of...
Children, yes, that seems about where I'm at. Okay.
Make sure that you can compete or roll against them. Best 3 out of 5.
Best 3 out of 5,
Yep.
okay, all right.
Good, good.
My name is Ben Hansen. I'm a lumberjack competitive forester here in Hayward. Not quite a native, but becoming a local.
I think the first time I met him was, we were at the gym. I knew he was a lumberjack. I asked him if he needed a Jack and Jill partner.
Those are hard to come by, so I said, absolutely.
So you're gonna show me how to do some kind of chop here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
what we're gonna do here is the underhand chop. When everybody's new to sport, this is where we start them at. All right, so now we're gonna take this block apart.
Okay.
When we're doing
if you say so. You really are swinging it very quickly towards your feet.
Yeah, you are. You have to really trust yourself.
Okay, yeah, good, all right.
Getting tired yet?
Yeah. I was trying to do the cross cut where you're cutting from either side and going through this whole log. And the amount of both kind of precision and careful attention and then just physical power and stamina that it takes to do this is wild. It's amazing. I cannot believe that people do this at the speed and with the skill that they manage to. It's amazing.
I want you to start it with saying, my name is Rainer Shooter, and I am.
My name is Rainer Shooter. I'm fun, charismatic. So I thought I was doing a dating profile. I was like, can you guys cut this for me?
It was great. We loved it.
The Menominee Indian people, they've been here in Wisconsin for tens of thousands of years. Actually, only one of the few tribes in Wisconsin to reside on their ancestral homes. Sustainable forestry has kind of been adopted after the Menominee people and what they've done. You know, we've been recognized all over the world for our forestry practices. The quality of our lumber and timber is known worldwide. NASA actually uses the county to recalibrate their measuring instruments as they're up in space because the trees are so big and so prominent, it pops out of Wisconsin as they kind of float by. The white pine that we have, the abundance that we have, the Lumberjack World Championships and MTE has been partnering for over 20 years.
And when did you start competing?
So I started competing in 2016.
Okay.
That was my first trip up
Kind
here
of
to
new.
Hayward.
It's a few years. I mean, you've been doing it for 6 years or whatever.
Yeah,
now.
so I've been in here for 6 years. I've taken a really strong, liking to it, and that need to get better has always been there, and it's paid off thus far. So I started in college at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. They had a lumberjack team. I was in the forestry club, and I thought, what would be better than swinging an axe between your legs? My daughter is going to be coming up tonight, actually. I'm excited for her to grow up around this small family that I have outside of my regular family. Being a part of that family is, it's pretty great.
Good job, girls.
Hi, I'm Dylan. Nice to meet you. What are your names?
Quincy.
Quincy? Parker. How long have you guys been log rolling for?
4 years. 4 years.
You've got an advantage on me, but I'm gonna try my best. My goal is to stay on for 15 seconds. Okay.
All right, we'll have him get up first, and then we'll jump up right away. Good.
Good.
Get. Ready? 3, go. 1, 2.
How long was that?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Okay, good start.
Oh, look at this one. That was good. You
And
ready?
how old are you?
9.
9, okay.
Ready, go. Ooh. There you go. Yep.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. There you go.
That had to be at least 10 seconds.
How long was it?
4 seconds.
was here a couple of days ago, this was sleepy, quiet. There were kids practicing their log rolling out there. Today, it has transformed. The place is packed, and this is it. This is the final moment for the competitors to show what they got. I have to say, after having tried this and fallen off in 5 seconds, the amount of time that they can stay up there while someone is actively trying to get them off it is mind-boggling. It is mind-boggling how they can stay on these logs. It's so much harder than it looks.
I grew up watching these events. I idolized some of the competitors who would win the all-around. My dad's won 4 log rolling titles. I get way more out of it than what I put into it. You know, again, I've won some cool prize money. I have got friends all over the world. I've traveled lots of cool places. It's a strong part of my personal identity that I take pride in.
To kind of create a family name for myself and not really have anyone to show me the ropes. It's fun being able to create that for me and whatever's to come. At the end of the day, we're all family. I think that's the best part about Lumberjack World Championships as a whole is that big family feeling.
Rainer, shooter!
6 years ago today, it was my first time being in like the novice or beginner finals, and now I'm in the World Championship finals. To get 4th place, you know, amongst the field that I was in, you know, that's awesome.
So, I've been in Hayward, Wisconsin for about a week now, and this is a town that was born out of the forest. Wood defines everything. And the skills that people used here 100 years ago to chop down trees and roll them across rivers, well, it's still the heart of this place. Wood still defines Hayward, Wisconsin. And to get a chance to just step into the world of a lumberjack for a tiny bit was a little humiliating and also just incredible to see what it takes to compete at that level. Hayward, Wisconsin is a town where lumberjacks and lumberjills are made, and there's nowhere else like it.